What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Park Mazda. Today we're taking a look at the 2022 Hyundai Palisade Ultimate. This Hyundai Palisade does have a 3.8 liter engine. It is the 7-passenger. It's on the all-black colorway. It is loaded with features, so let's go take a look inside. So as you approach the driver door handle, as long as the key is in close proximity, you do have your advanced keyless entry. You also do have a soft touch arm rest here. The diamond stitching pattern throughout the whole Palisade, which we'll take a look at. You have your window and door locks there, power windows, power mirrors, as well as your power locks up front. You do have this nice chrome accenting to the Harman and Kardon. The sound system does sound super good. A cup holder in the door panel, a little bit of storage, as well as your two-way power memory driver's seat, which you do get your four-way lumbar, as well as your power tilting and sliding, and then your leg support there, which I love the features of that when we get into the car, especially for a little bit longer legs. Now that we're inside the Palisade, you can see the premium interior of it. You can see that accent lighting all the way around. It is at purple right now. You can see it in the back there as well. But let's turn on the Palisade with the push button start and get to it. So on the left hand side, you're going to find your blind spot on and off, as well as your lane departure on and off there. You do have your traction control. You can turn on and off your power lift gate, as well as electronic parking brake. So you have all this. You can turn on the blind spot monitoring as well. Now moving to the left hand side of the steering wheel, you're going to find your multimedia controls with your mode select. On the right hand side, you have your cruise control, and of course you do get the adaptive cruise. So as you turn it on, you can set your smart cruise control condition not met because they're not moving, but you do have that. The paddle shifters here, automatic headlights, which do show up on the dash. I love that. Don't have to take your eyes off the road to make sure that you are in the auto mode. And then you also do get your automatic windshield wipers here, which they also do have the auto there, that is awesome. I really do like that. And the upshift paddle shifter. So these buttons here will go through the screen on the right hand side. So with it, it is all digital. You do have a digital speedometer in the middle, and then the regular speedometer around that. In the middle there, you can see the different options for your menu, but on the right hand side, when we scroll up and down, you can see your attention level, your tire pressure, your drive mode, the intelligent all-wheel drive. You can select different contents here that you want to have. So you can put up your heads-up display setting, and then you can enable the heads-up display. So that is super awesome. You can change the height to whatever preferred height you have, and then super easy to do there. It's fuel economy, your accumulated info, the attention level, which we already went through. Now as we hit this button, it will go through the center screen, and you can see the direction that you're facing, your attention level, your cruise control, and then back to that. So you can have that all set, so you have all those features there, and it's very nice. And you are going to have able to switch it. You have an eco mode here, so it's going to change to a little green. The sport mode, I love the animation, it changes a little bit of red. And then the smart mode, so you do have all that. And then you can go into a terrain mode here as well. So you do have this terrain, snow, mud. So yes, you can see them at the bottom there, all the different modes. But you have sand, mud, and snow modes. So super nice for snow mode, super nice for Canadian weather. But that is through the drive terrain mode here, as well as you do have the downhill deceleration, auto engine off, 360 view monitor, and your parking sensor. So taking a look at the 360, you can tap that on or off. You have the downhill deceleration, you can turn on or off, as well as the auto engine off with your auto hold. The shifter here, reverse, neutral, drive, park, super easy to go into reverse. So nice, easy. We're in reverse already with the rear parking sensors giving us an alert there. But you do have the backup camera, 360 camera on the right hand side. You can change the angle, so if you're packing up to a trailer, nice little center gauge there, which is really nice. You do have the side views, you can change the brightness, and then different settings that you have there. So you can go through and turn that and kind of make it your own and kind of pick what's your favorite. And you can also zoom in or zoom out, and you can see how wide of an angle you can get. So that is all through the 360 camera. But You also do get that heads-up display that I mentioned before. For some reason, you can kind of see it. Not really. Oh, there it is. But you have the heads-up display. It's very hard to see on camera. It does show your speed signs. Will show you safety settings, different settings through the heads-up display, which is quite awesome. I love a heads-up display that is super clear, which that one is. So now moving to the infotainment screen, you do have this giant screen here. You do have the quick function, so you can swipe through on the home page. Once you get this vehicle, you can set up your own profile. You have a guest, change users, so you can kind of have it set to different settings. But as you scroll over, you can see all the little app icons from map. Now I have menu, phone projection, voice memo, passenger talk, quiet mode, rear climate, HD radio data, music, setup, radio, sounds of nature, blue link, and the owner's manual. So the map, crystal clear, super fast to use, very, very fast. Feels like a smartphone, which is awesome. You do have the menu, phone, voice memo. The passenger talk's really cool. I don't know if you guys can hear a little bit of an echo, but you can. It will quiet down and let you talk to the people in the back without having to yell at them and take your eyes off the road to tell them to stop messing around or whatever. You do have the quiet mode here as well, so it will quiet the back sound of the back speakers and keep the music a little bit louder up in the front, so if people are sleeping or whatnot, they will have a little bit quieter of a trip. You do have the rear climate here as well, where you can change from auto, or to change the fan speed, you can change the direction, different. You can lock the rear climate, auto dehumidify, auto defog. That is awesome there. HD radio map, radio, and media, so you can go in here. Sounds of Nature's on right now, which I thought was a kind of a cool mode they have on here, where you can skip between whatever kind of sounds, and it is a nice peaceful noise. So you do have the available blue link here, so you can set this up, blue link settings, weather, all that stuff through the screen here as well. So you do have a bunch of settings, which I'm sure there's a ton more, but we'll skip those for now. You do have your passenger seatbelt alert there as well, so if anyone's not wearing their seatbelt, you can clearly see who is needs to buckle up there. But you do have physical buttons down here as well: volume, map, nav, radio, seek, track, favorite, setup, and tune control. The dual zone climate control up here with your front and rear window defrosters. You can change it to your rear here as well, so you can see the rear air temperature, and you can go through, set the sync. I think around 68 to 70 is a great temperature, but you do have the interior changing there. But now below this, we already went over quickly: auto hold, train modes, sport modes, and then you do have the heated and cooled seats for both the driver and passenger at 3 level settings, as well as the heated leather wrapped steering wheel. And I have to say, the steering wheel is a very comfortable hold while you're driving it. And now into the center console, you do have this very clean dash, and you just kind of push there, it opens up, and then you are greeted with these weird cup holders that do slide out. I think that was very cool. So if you have a little bit of extra storage, or you don't need them, you can hide them away, but they do pop out nice and easily with the push of the button. And then you do have the Q wireless charger. Slide your phone down and get it to charging while you're moving. It's got a nice rubber grip too, so it's not going to slide around in there. But you also have a USB here, and then you can also close this nice and easily. And you have a soft touch center armrest. This opens up, giving you your wheel locks down there, but you do have quite a bit of storage with a USB and a 12 volt and a top storage there as well. You do get the auto dimming rear view mirror from HomeLink with your 3 universal garage door openers, the tilting and sliding moonroof controls. You do have a dual moonroof here, so you do have this moonroof and then the back moonroof. So this one has a manual shade, and the back one does have an automatic shade, so you can close that, and then you can open and close with this, so that will close it back there, but we'll keep that open. And then you have the tilting and sliding for the front, so you can slide that open and close it up nice and easily there. You also have the Hyundai SOS, as well as they have an assistance system. You'll have to look more into their roadside assistance that they offer. But you also have an Alcantara roof. Very, very nice roof here. You can kind of see, it's hard to see on camera, but it's very, very soft, and it just shows the nice quality of this Palisade. But I don't know if I missed anything, but let's go take a look at the outside of the Palisade. Now at the front of the Palisade here, you can see the awesome front grille, that two-tone front grille. Nice headlight design here, as they do have that running light go all the way down, and it actually all goes all the way down. The really nice design there. Front parking sensors up front. You have that sonar sensor down below there, the front block heater, front camera, and it does have a really nice grille all the way throughout. You also do get the OEM remote starter on the key here, on the keyless Hyundai key. You can see those lights start up there, give you a little flashing alert. And as we work our way to the side of the Palisade, you can see the Hyundai alloys, a nice two-tone colored design on your all-season tires from Bridgestone. But as we work our way to the back of the Palisade here, you're going to find your rear window tint, and then you also do get your power lift gate in the back here, but you have those rear lights and a nice visor sensor there, and then your Palisade back on the H-track with the rear parking sensors in the rear. So you can either open the power lift gate from the key or from the button here, so you can lift it open nice and easily. Opens up and into the back we go. So the power liftgate is height adjustable, so you just gotta hold the button down and set it to your favorite height. But in the back here, you can see the third row seating. You do have 3 seats in the back here, and it's that same premium leather upholstery. Of course, you do have the headrests that are adjustable, but if you don't want the seats folded up, you can just tap the button. They fold it down automatically here. The nice easy tap. You can fold them up here as well, just with a nice easy tap. And they do have the second row also, so you can fold down that second row. And in the back, now you have tons of storage in the back here, but you also do have a USB port in the back with the tilting and sliding, so you can recline the seat. So as the seat folds up here, I'll show you kind of how that goes, but when that folds up, we can take a look down below here. You do have a little cargo area, and under the cargo area, you're going to find your tools all neatly put away, as well as a rear cargo cover. This is removable, and you can set it up nice and easily, and then a ton of storage down below here as well. So that is quite awesome. The cargo cover can either connect at this front or that side, so you can have a different angle. But I'm talking about the leaning seat here, so you can fold down the seat. So that's what those buttons are for up there, is to adjust the seating position. You also do have the Harman Kardon subwoofer in the back here, but let's go take a look at the rear seating setup right now. Okay, now on the rear door panel, you have that same awesome stitching. 2 cup holders up front here, one bigger one, one smaller one, which is quite nice. Soft touch armrest, power window controls, and that nice same textured metal style. You also have a cup holder down below here, but you can fold up this, give you a nice little privacy shade for the rear passengers. And in the back here, you're also going to find your rear seat, and it is shaped for knees, but you don't really need to worry about that because the Palisade has a ton of leg room on all 3 rows. As you can see, this seat is all the way back, and look at how much leg room you still get. In the back here, you do get the heated seats and cooled seats for both the left and right side passengers in the second row. You have the auto air with their climate control, a 12 volt and a 115 volt, and you're actually going to find a USB on both these seats there. But to get into the rear, you can hit this button to either just slide open, and nice and easy to do that. Now it gives you access to get into the third row. And with this seat all the way back, look how much legroom you do get. And then in the back here, you're going to have your 2 cup holders on both sides for the rear passengers, and then another USB for both the rear passengers back there here or in the third row as well. But even these seats are quite comfortable. But to get into to fold this back down, the exact same thing. You have a slider up on the front, so you can just pull that and set the sliding distance to give you the exact room. And then you have the Palisade kick plate here with lots of extra features in the back here. But let's go take a look at the rest of the Palisade. Thank you for watching the quick overview of the 2022 Hyundai Palisade Ultimate. If you do have any more questions about this Palisade, please visit parkmazda.ca. At that time, all the features of the Palisade will be listed. You can also book this vehicle for a qualified test drive. And with a qualified test drive, you can earn a $25 Visa gift card. But we hope to see you guys soon, and have a great rest of your day.